We are down the beach now at Barrinha, and you've just joined us in time for quarterfinal number 2. Frederico Morais on picture up against Julian Wilson. Ended up number 2 on the championship tour last year. And it's going to be an amazing matchup between these two regular footers. Brad Bricknell here alongside a former winner here in Brazil, 88 world champion.
Get to that second turn, there was pump drive. Frederico in the tube. Look at this clean little barrel ride that he got earlier in this heat into a closeout turn.
There we go, and then of course Julian also trying to back up here. Well, this is Frederico's other angle. This one, 3.83 opener.
To put in a beautiful performance.
Man, on the outside, this was the opening turn. The rail work of Julian Wilson.
Yeah, carved down, and all of a sudden there was all this time. It was almost like there was too much time there. It was a long fall down those 10 places. Frederico Morais.
Nice snap out of the gates there for the Portuguese surfer. A second frontside wrap for the third. And this has been one of the hallmarks of Frederico's performance this entire event. He's finished strong on every single wave.
Yeah, he's a big, powerful, tall and powerful and uses that power so well. But he doesn't, sometimes when people have got the power and the size, they lose speed. You'll see it here as he drops down the face. See that little patient weight, patient out of the bottom too, snaps out of that lip. This one is sort of staying right with him. He doesn't need to drive too far out on the face anywhere.
His last one, this is live action. This is going to be the point of difference that Julian's going to have against Frederico. His air game is solid.
Good point, Brad. Yeah, exactly. That is a distinct point of difference, isn't it, for Julian? We know that Frederico...
And looking at the conditions as we pay attention now to live action, this is Julian Wilson. He was a quick in and out under priority. And 1.7 his requirement. I feel like in these conditions, it will really suit Kalohe's chances if he can get past Medina.
And I imagine that Kalohe feels like he's got a little bit left in the tank too, so that'll be a cracker. Here we go.
A mouth-watering exchange. Here we go. This is a beautiful square bottom turn, top turn combination to start off this wave for Wilson. Unfortunately, he couldn't find a second opportunity on that wave.
Yeah, nearly had a look at this one. Julian decided to take it because Frederico didn't want it.
Here goes the big aerial tap, massive alley-oop rotation. And this is what I feel like Julian's got to do with 10.5 minutes remaining. It is the massive point of difference he has versus Morais. And it's a way to get an excellent score in one manoeuvre.
And he knows he's in that strong position. He's appreciating these lulls and the closeout sets that have come, not the perfect ones. Julian Wilson's looking for an opportunity.
Here we go, attempt number 3. And unfortunately incomplete on that third attempt too. He's getting closer. I feel like it's another big alley-oop attempt. It is one of Julian's strong points.
And then he's out there. So a pretty simple process for him, like he does over and over again. Out in the water, business as usual.
Business as usual here for Frederico Morais. He's found another wave with 3-turn opportunity. Unfortunately, he doesn't capitalize on the last turn.
Going to be interesting because it was great wave selection, amazing patience. He waited, he got exactly what he wanted. Beautiful big first carve out of the top into a nice re-entry with a bit of a flare of the tail. Completion here, guaranteed he improved on the 5. That fall there, I still feel like those first couple of turns have got enough in them to improve on that 5, but it was a disappointing missed opportunity there. First 2 turns nice though. Looked like everything was going right, super late, kind of disconnected, and there was that backwash or that upsurge of white water.
On that last one, 2 turns fell on the third. It now means that Wilson requires 9.34. If he wants to go into the lead, he has priority. He's got time for 2 more. He can get it on 1 if he goes big on this one. Here he is, telegraphing something down the line. You know he's going to go big. You know he's going to go hard. Big rotation. That's what he's been waiting for. 4th attempt, he lands one. Now things get interesting. At 2 alley-oop attempts, and then this one.
Pumping, driving, waiting. Sees the ramp, hits it, spins beautifully.
Nice tail-high whip.
Let's look at this angle. This would be great, Brad. To the air, and it's just so clean. They make it look so easy. What are the judges going to think? Here it is on the replay. Look at that. No grab. Beautiful rotation of the body. So balanced. Lands it clean. That's going to be a great score. Fall at the end, and then the air for Julian Wilson have just turned this heat upside down. Here's Julian.
5.17 required on this one. He goes for the reverse again. Just unstuck on the end. Wilson pushing hard. This is what we want to see. Coming up next is going to be a big one, Medina against Andino. And that is it, the end of the heat. Frederico Morais booking himself a place in the semi-finals. Take a short break from Rio. When we come back, it's going to be more quarterfinal action from Rio.